Welcome to this week's video. This week the big highlight is taking the Volvo camping up in the woods. But before we can do that, I need to get it put back together. I don't blame you if you want to skip to the fun part though, so there's chapters down below. Let's jump right into it. So I just heading out to get lunch in the Oldsmobile, try it out again, make sure it still warms up nicely. Speaking of warming up, it is beautiful out today. The high is 70. Tomorrow it's back down in the 50s though. But the parking sensors arrived and I could not resist just throwing them in and seeing if they work. So I'm going to do that really quick here. All right, I've got the keys right here. Let's see if this fixes the problem. If this doesn't, I don't know where I go next. Maybe the control module. Oh, it's gone. It's working. Apparently one of these just was bad and I didn't find it with my other one because it had a bent pin. So now it's working. I just have to throw this back. I'll see you later tonight when I'm doing that. Well, as you saw, it was a nice day out. It got up to 70 today and yeah, it's still warm out. I'm working with the garage door open and everything. But anyways, let's get this bumper slap back on. I'll just gloss over it because you've seen me do it before, twice. On the plus side, I'm really good at it now. With that, this thing should be working. I suppose for the sake of conclusion, I should show you them actually working. Okay, yeah, so oh wait, I'm getting something now. That took me getting very close. That's not altogether that helpful. I essentially almost have to be touching Leah's car before they start beeping. Well, like I said, the error message is gone, but they obviously are not working as expected. I'm wondering if maybe they're pointing at the error a little bit. I'm seeing this is pointing up a bit. Regardless, long story short, the error message is gone. They kind of work, but you shouldn't trust them. That's good enough for me. What are you doing? You were out here crying, weren't you? Is the bright light confusing you? Just a quick update here. The Volvo keeps having its low pressure light come on, so I'm going to see if it's the same tire, and if so, then I'll have to take it into the local tire shop and have them patch it. But for now, I need to find it and top it off. Coincidentally, it's the rear right that keeps losing air. That's where it got clipped with the accident. I don't know if that's related. It doesn't seem like it would be. The wheel looks fine, but either way, I'll have to take that in and see if I can get it patched. Otherwise, I'll probably just leave it until I can get the KO2s on this thing. Why'd you stay there so long if you're just gonna run away? We're gonna take this thing for a spin really quick on a little beer run. I don't think I've shown this thing off on the channel yet, but this is my electric skateboard. It's a Meepo Hurricane. I think it's the first edition, the original one. And I'd take you with me, but I'm kind of in a hurry. So I'll do a flyby here real quick and then go grab some beer and get back. Well, that's about that. We got our six-pack, good to go. Mission accomplished. Bro, we're trying to go to bed. We're not even our cat. You need to go find somewhere to sleep. We're gonna try and go camping for the first time of the season tonight. Taking the Volvo, so I need to do a little car rotation. We're in a lot of a hurry because it's already 3:30 and I wanted to be out of here a half hour ago. However, we were selling the Outback. I'll tell you more about that later though. All right, we're finally packed and ready to go. You might have noticed that we took a lot of crap with us. That's because we're gonna try out the hammock setup with 2 people, 1 hammock. That doesn't sound right. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna do that. And then if that doesn't work, we'll do the tent setup. And also we brought all the sleeping bags because it might be chilly, it might get cold, better to have them than not. It is now 4:30 and we've got under 4 hours till dark, and it's an hour to get to the trailhead, so we do not have a lot of time to find camp. Anyways, we're gonna get moving. There were some shockingly cute cows alongside the road where I decided to stop and air down that Leah took some photos of. These are those photos. All right, we kind of came to the first camp we saw, and it's about an hour till it gets dark, so we just thought we'd take it and set it up. We're thinking we're going to try out the hammock first while it's light, and we've got a few tree options here, so we're going to see which one works. We're using that tree and that tree, and there's a nice big area for us to hang out if it gets rainy. And we also have this tree and that tree to hang the tarp to, if we decide we want to do that. Well, that was mainly a testing exercise, and while we decided it'd be comfy for a nap, it probably wouldn't be too comfy overnight. So we're gonna set up the tent here in a bit, but first we're gonna set up the tarp in case it starts raining. We're hoping to get it kind of in this little clear area right here by using maybe the Volvo, the tree behind the camera. We'll see if we can get it working. Now that we've suffered enough, we're going to enjoy some pinochle beer and flaming hot Doritos, which should be a cakewalk after what we just endured. Hold up, you're missing some context. For dinner, Leah got us some spicy ramen, which we both love spice, and usually stuff that's off the shelf is pretty good, but this stuff was properly spicy. It was a struggle to get through.
They taste like just regular Doritos.
With that, Leah kicked my butt. It's 9:45 and we're both a little chilly, so we're gonna go get warm in the tent, maybe play some Persona on the Steam Deck, or maybe watch some Good Omens that I've downloaded on my phone. See you tomorrow morning. All right, we're all packed up. You might have noticed we unloaded the entire car. It's because we couldn't find a bag for the hammock straps. So we did find it. Now we're good to go. Looks like the snow on the road's already melting. We're not going to have any issues getting out of here. I need to find something to knock on. So yeah, we're not going to have any issues getting out of here. Who put that there? Well, it's come to a point where we're coming across quite a bit of snow here. According to the topographical layer, we're just about at the top of our route, but I don't know if we want to risk continuing on considering we just have all seasons on, you know? We might walk up the trail a bit and see what it looks like. So this gray line here is our original route. We're going up about another 300 feet before it levels off and then drops back down. But it looks like there's a little cut across here that we might be able to traverse. So I think we're gonna go down and try that. And if not that, then we can just backtrack this way. This image was supposed to be a video, so instead we get voiceover. We went up some pretty gnarly trails, some of them that I recorded like you saw, some of them that I didn't, but we decided we pushed our luck long enough, and that since Leah had a soccer game early the next morning, we'd cut our camping trip a day short and head home. I was still really excited because we got to camp in the snow, which is something I haven't done before and have been really wanting to try, so we'll catch up with you when we get home. We got to get all our wet gear out and dry in the shop here. I think I'll do a quick sweep first to get all this mud out from doing the last job on it, but we made it. Always a good day when you make it home. Oh yeah, that's the fun part of camping. When it snows or rains, you got to set up all your gear all over again for no reason other than to get it dry. Should be dry in the next day or two and good to go. It was a lot of fun. I've never camped in the snow before. It's something I've always wanted to do. I did promise before I left, and I forgot to last night, that I would tell you where the Outback went. Some guy came out. He's about 40 minutes away. He came, looked at it, offered to pay in full for it. So he took it home, but he did require that I drive it, I deliver it, and so Leah and I both drove out there. Leah almost ran out of gas, but that's all good. Yeah, he paid the full $2,500 I was asking for it, and that means that I made about $800 on the car, which for a first project, just trying it out, it's not too bad. I hope it treats him well. I think that's about all there is to say about the Outback. Now I really have to focus on selling the RSX. I think I need to drop the price a little more. I think the fact that the engine light comes on intermittently really scares some people, even though it's been doing it for 5-6 years for me and it's been fine, but that's, it's understandable. So I got to find the right buyer. Well, anyways, we're going to relax for the rest of our weekend. If you enjoyed seeing what I was up to over the past week, you might consider hitting that subscribe button to see what I'm up to in the future. And hey, if you don't like what I'm up to, you can always hit it again and unsubscribe. If you really like this particular video, you might hit the like button. And if you didn't like this video, then hit the dislike button and leave a comment telling me what I could do better in the future.